Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the latest video that's been circulating online, which is allegedly a reenactment of LeBron James's wife cheating. How did this story come about? Let's take a look at every aspect of this disturbing undertaking. Social media is in an uproar over a video that allegedly shows LeBron James's wife cheating. Is this the shocking truth about one of the most powerful couples in sports, or just another malicious rumor? Let's explore the mysteries surrounding this viral video. What is the truth behind those images? Everything will be revealed right after. What do you think about this rumor? If you believe that stars also face such challenges, leave the number 1 in the comment section, otherwise comment the number 0. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Can you identify her? Yes, it's Savannah James, LeBron James's wife, who was reportedly partying with friends and was spotted with another man. You've probably seen the headlines, the tweets, and even some alleged evidence circulating online about her cheating on LeBron. But what's the real story? What's true, and what's just made up? That's what we're going to uncover in this article. Let's get into it. The rumors and where they came from. For those unfamiliar with LeBron and Savannah's relationship, here's a little context. LeBron James, considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time with 4 NBA championships, has been with his high school sweetheart Savannah for more than 2 decades. Their relationship has been described as one of the most stable and loving in professional sports, resulting in 3 wonderful children and becoming the standard for celebrity marriages. The couple has weathered the intense pressure of the spotlight that comes with LeBron's extraordinary career, maintaining a strong family through his time with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Miami Heat, and now the Los Angeles Lakers. In January 2025, social media exploded with rumors that new footage had emerged showing Savannah James apparently cheating on her husband. The allegations spread like wildfire across platforms like X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, with thousands of users claiming to have seen the footage or knowing someone who had. Hashtags related to the rumored affair trended for days, creating a digital firestorm of speculation, accusations, and heated debate among sports fans, celebrity gossip enthusiasts, and even those who normally shun such content. But where do these rumors originate, and why are they gaining such traction? To understand this phenomenon, we need to consider the broader context of the rumors that have swirled around the James family over the years, as well as the specific events that may have triggered this latest wave of speculation. Interestingly, our investigation found that most of the rumors of infidelity in the James marriage have previously focused on LeBron, not Savannah. These allegations have persisted for years, often fueled by social media, podcasts, and gossip sites. However, it's important to emphasize that these claims often lack concrete evidence and are often denied by those allegedly involved. The current wave of rumors appears to have been triggered by events surrounding the game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks on January 7, 2025. After the game, social media personality DJ Academics made shocking claims during a live stream, alleging that LeBron James had been unfaithful to Savannah and that Drake had allegedly helped arrange these encounters. According to a report from the Times of India, DJ Academics claimed during the live stream that Drake had provided girls for LeBron, especially during his visits to Canada. These allegations made no reference to any footage, nor did they involve Savannah James, but focused entirely on LeBron's alleged behavior. Notably, the timing of these allegations coincides with the public spat between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Some media outlets, including Essentially Sports, have suggested that the allegations may stem from LeBron's attendance at Kendrick Lamar's 2024 concert, The Pop-Out, Ken and Friends, where he was seen belting out "Not Like Us," a diss track aimed at Drake. Radio host Charlemagne Tha God has criticized DJ Academics for the allegations, warning that they could lead to legal action from LeBron James, underscoring the dubious nature of the claims. So how did rumors about LeBron's alleged infidelity morph into viral claims about the Savannah James video? This seems like a classic case of disinformation, where initial claims are morphed and expanded upon as they spread through the social media ecosystem. It's like the childhood game of telephone, where a message gets distorted with each passing word. In this case, the LeBron allegations somehow morphed into claims about Savannah, with the added element of the video that wasn't there in the original allegations. This shift may have been accelerated by social media personality Yes Jules being linked to LeBron in these rumors, after she reacted to a dunk he made during the Lakers game against the Mavericks that went viral. Her enthusiastic reaction was mistaken by some as a sign of a deeper relationship, leading to speculation of an affair. You guys are probably surprised by this rumor, right? If you think this kind of thing can happen to anyone, leave a 2 in the comments. If you think otherwise, leave a 5 in the comments to let me know. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Yes Jules denied the allegations on X, formerly Twitter, stating, "Do you really think I care about your baseless rumors? LeBron is my favorite player, and I will always celebrate his wins." During a 2023 live stream, Yes Jules also expressed deep respect for Savannah James, saying, "I love her. I think she's amazing. They have a beautiful family, and I'm really tired of having my name smeared." This statement clearly contradicts the story that later spread on social media. To fully understand the phenomenon of these viral rumors, it is important to recognize the role that celebrity status plays in fueling them. LeBron James is more than just a basketball player. He is a global icon with hundreds of millions of followers across social media platforms. His every move is scrutinized, analyzed, and often exaggerated. This level of fame creates an ideal environment for rumors to thrive, especially those involving his personal life. The public's fascination with celebrity relationships, especially those that appear perfect from the outside, often leads to a desire to find cracks in that beautiful picture. The James family has projected a united and loving image over the years, making any sign of discord or inappropriate behavior immediately attract attention. This psychological dynamic helps explain why rumors about the James marriage receive such intense attention, even when they lack solid evidence. Take a moment to reflect on the impact of these rumors. While celebrities like LeBron and Savannah James have certainly developed thick skins after years in the spotlight, spreading misinformation can still have real consequences. It can affect their children, their extended families, and even their business relationships. The emotional toll of having a marriage publicly scrutinized based on unverified claims should not be taken lightly. What is particularly troubling in this case is the complete absence of the alleged footage. Despite thousands of social media posts alluding to this evidence, not a single piece of such content has been identified or verified. This raises serious questions about the responsibility of social media users and content creators in sharing and amplifying unverified claims. Judging by the James family's recent public appearances, there's no sign of marital discord. In fact, LeBron has repeatedly spoken about the important role Savannah has played in his life and career. In an interview recorded for a documentary, LeBron expressed his deep gratitude for his wife's support. "I'm fortunate to have a great wife and family, which allows me to devote all my time to basketball while I'm playing. And when I'm done, my number one priority will be my wife." LeBron went on to acknowledge the sacrifices Savannah has made for his career. "It's amazing. It's been great. I picked the right woman, and our kids accept what I want to achieve. I try to spend time with them when I can, do what a father should do." These words paint a picture of a supportive and stable relationship in stark contrast to the story that circulated on social media in early 2025. Let's take a look at the historical context of the rumors surrounding the James family, analyze the patterns of speculation over the years, and how the couple has responded to the allegations. The James family is no stranger to public scrutiny. As one of the most recognizable athletes in the world, LeBron has lived in the spotlight since he was a teenager. His relationship with Savannah, which began in high school, has been a constant in his rise to fame. They married in 2013 after more than a decade of dating, but rumors of their relationship had been circulating long before that. One of the earliest rumors was in 2016, when Instagram model Rachel Bush shared a screenshot of a message allegedly from LeBron that simply read, "Hey, hi." This sparked a backlash online, according to Nicki Swift, even though LeBron never publicly addressed the allegation. The screenshot went viral, but there was no verification that the message actually came from LeBron's account, nor any context for what could have been an innocent interaction. In another instance, Instagram model Heidi Hoback shared a message purportedly from LeBron that read, "Teach me to hunt, I'll teach you to play ball, deal, haha." Again, the message lacked context and verification, making it impossible to determine its authenticity or intent. Neither LeBron nor Savannah have publicly responded to the allegations, a consistent approach to rumors throughout their relationship. By 2020, a more serious set of rumors emerged when Instagram model Sophia Jamora was linked to LeBron in cheating allegations. The allegations originated from Urza Haliti, former Miss Idaho and wife of NFL player Nick Vannett, who posted an Instagram story alluding to a relationship between LeBron and Jamora. However, Jamora firmly denied the allegations in April 2023, stating, "First of all, I have never been with LeBron, nor do I know who he is. Second of all, I am not white," according to Basketball Network. She claimed that the rumors were the result of an Instagram feud with another person, suggesting that the allegations were made out of a personal conflict and not based on facts. In 2022, the rumors took another turn when podcast host Sophia Franklin claimed on her podcast, Sophia with an F, that LeBron James had engaged in activities that required a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, implying an affair. According to Fox News, Franklin said, "Don't you know LeBron cheats? Everyone knows." However, she provided no evidence to support her claims, and they were not linked to any specific events or individuals. All of these historical rumors follow a similar pattern: vague allegations, often from people with distant connections to the celebrity world, without any concrete evidence. These claims often circulate on social media before fading away with no apparent resolution. In most cases, LeBron and Savannah choose not to directly address the rumors, allowing them to fade over time. This pattern continued with the latest wave of allegations in early 2025, which began with DJ Academic's direct claims of LeBron's alleged infidelity with Drake's help. As mentioned in Part 1, these claims somehow morphed into rumors of a video involving Savannah James, even though no such video was mentioned in the original allegations. With this historical context, it's worth considering how Savannah James has approached these recurring rumors throughout her relationship with LeBron. In a 2023 interview with The Cut, Savannah was asked about dealing with comments and rumors on the internet. Her response was remarkable. "That takes you down a rabbit hole you don't want to be in," she said, suggesting a conscious choice to distance herself from online speculation. She added, "I don't think there are any misconceptions about me out there that I even intend to address," suggesting a surprising degree of detachment from the rumor mill that often surrounds her family. This approach reflects a broader strategy the James family seems to have adopted toward rumors and speculation. By refusing to engage in unfounded claims, they avoid giving these rumors oxygen and legitimacy. It's a strategy many celebrity couples employ, realizing that denial can sometimes amplify the very rumors they're trying to quell. Rather than address the rumors directly, both LeBron and Savannah have consistently showcased their relationship through their actions and occasional statements about each other. LeBron regularly expresses gratitude for Savannah's support and acknowledges the important role she plays in his success, both on and off the court. In April 2024, for example, the couple appeared in a video together that showed fans their everyday interactions. The casual, affectionate interactions provide a stark contrast to the dramatic stories that sometimes circulate online. Likewise, Savannah has spoken about their relationship with warmth and nostalgia, such as when she recalls their high school prom. These personal reminiscences paint a picture of a relationship that has endured and grown over the decades, she continues. From high school sweethearts to partners in philanthropy and parenting, LeBron has also frequently emphasized the importance of family in helping him stay grounded amid the pressures of professional sports and fame. In one particularly touching moment from the documentary, LeBron reflects on how his children, including the ones he has with Savannah, help him maintain balance. Focusing on their family life rather than responding to rumors seems to be a conscious choice for both LeBron and Savannah. By consistently portraying their relationship and family dynamics in a natural, authentic way, they implicitly counter the narratives that sometimes pop up in the news media. What's particularly notable about the latest wave of rumors in 2025 is how quickly they spread without any real evidence. Claims about the Savannah James video spread quickly across social media platforms, demonstrating how the digital ecosystem can amplify misinformation at an alarming rate. Of course, this phenomenon isn't unique to the James family, but it also highlights the challenges celebrities face in the age of social media, where claims can go viral before there's any chance to verify or refute them. Yes Jolos, who was caught up in the recent rumors after her enthusiastic reaction to LeBron's dunk, addressed the social media speculation directly. In addition to her denial on X, formerly Twitter, she has expressed frustration with being linked to LeBron and the rumors. In a 2023 live stream, she stated, "Love her. I think she's amazing. They have a beautiful family, and I'm really tired of having this stain smeared on my name." The statement not only denied any inappropriate relationship, but also expressed clear respect for Savannah James and her family. That's a direct contradiction to the narrative that later emerged, linking Yes Joels to LeBron based solely on her reaction to a basketball game. When we consider the broader context of all these rumors, from the initial claims about direct messages to the recent allegations involving Drake, a pattern emerges. The allegations are often vague, lacking specific details or evidence, and often related to broader conflicts or motivated stories. For example, the latest claims from DJ Academics appear to be related to the feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, suggesting motives other than simply reporting factual information. Furthermore, the individuals linked to LeBron in these rumors have consistently denied the allegations when they have spoken out publicly. From Sophia Jamora's explicit denials to Yes Joels' expressions of respect for the James family, those allegedly involved in these scandals have frequently contradicted the stories circulating online. This pattern suggests that many of these rumors may be fueled more by the public's fascination with celebrity relationships and desire for drama than by any solid truth. The transformation of LeBron allegations into claims about the Savannah footage illustrates how rumors can grow and escalate as they spread through the digital ecosystem, often becoming detached from any initial factual basis. It is now clear that the historical context of rumors surrounding the James family follows a consistent pattern. Allegations surface, often without evidence. They spread through social media. The individuals allegedly involved deny the claims when they do, and LeBron and Savannah often maintain a focus on their relationship and family rather than engaging in speculation. This model helps explain why recent claims about the Savannah James footage have garnered such attention despite the complete lack of any evidence. The rapid spread of these allegations reflects the broader dynamics of celebrity culture and social media, where sensationalism often trumps verification. Next, we need to consider the underlying motivations behind these rumors, the impact they may have on those involved, and what this case study reveals about media literacy in the digital age. Impact, motivation, and media literacy. While it is impossible to pinpoint exactly why individuals initiate or amplify such claims, several factors likely contribute to the phenomenon. First, there is the simple fact of the attention economy. In the digital context, content that evokes strong emotions, especially shock, outrage, or morbid fascination, tends to receive more engagement. Claims about a seemingly perfect celebrity marriage going through turmoil certainly fit this category. For content creators, influencers, and even regular social media users, sharing or creating sensational content about celebrities can drive views, likes, comments, and shares, all of which translate into visibility and potential profit. In the case of DJ Academics, whose direct accusations about LeBron and Drake seem to have sparked the latest wave of rumors, there is a clear benefit to making provocative claims about high-profile figures. In the case of DJ Academics, who made the allegations involving LeBron and Drake, there is a clear benefit to making provocative statements about celebrities. These statements attract attention, generate views, and reinforce his image as someone who is in the know in the entertainment industry. Accuracy becomes secondary to virality. Additionally, these statements may be tied to deeper motives, such as the public feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, suggesting that they are not simply news reports but serve personal or professional strategies. According to Essentially Sports, these claims gained additional traction because LeBron attended Lamar's concert and liked his diss aimed at Drake. This context suggests that the rumors may have been weaponized as part of a larger conflict, with LeBron becoming the scapegoat in the feud between the music artists. Leaked chats allegedly from Drake, where he allegedly wrote, "Me and Universal are like Nike funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife," further cements this connection between the rumors and the feud between Drake and Lamar. If true, the message suggests a revenge motive behind the spread of these allegations. Beyond these specific motives, there is a broader cultural fascination with celebrity relationships, especially ones that appear perfect from the outside. The James family has displayed such unity and love over the years that any sign of discord immediately attracts attention. This psychological dynamic helps explain why rumors about their marriage get so much attention, even when they lack solid evidence. But what about the impact these rumors have on the people involved? While celebrities like LeBron and Savannah James are certainly hardened by years in the spotlight, the spread of misinformation can still have real-world consequences. For LeBron, these rumors have the potential to impact his public image and business relationships. As someone who has built a personal brand based in part on family values and integrity, persistent allegations of infidelity, even without evidence, could erode that carefully crafted image. They also have the potential to distract from his focus on his career, especially during the NBA season when the pressure to perform is already intense. For Savannah, the impact may be more immediate. Having her fidelity publicly questioned, especially through claims of non-existent footage, represents an invasion of privacy and an attack on her character. While she has chosen not to be directly involved in these rumors, that does not mean they are not taking an emotional toll. Perhaps most importantly, these rumors could impact James's children, who are now old enough to access social media and potentially encounter this content. The psychological impact of seeing your parents become the subject of public speculation and unfounded accusations is not to be underestimated, even for children who have grown accustomed to living in the spotlight. At the same time, these rumors also affect individuals who are unintentionally drawn into them, like Yes Jules and Sophia Jamora. Both have publicly denied having any inappropriate relationships with LeBron, with Yes Jules in particular expressing frustration at the damage the allegations have done to her reputation. For them, being caught up in sensational stories is not only emotionally stressful, but can have lasting consequences for their careers and personal lives, long after the wave of rumors has passed. This brings us to an important question. What responsibility do media platforms, content creators, and ordinary social media users have when it comes to spreading unverified claims? While traditional media outlets often adhere to journalistic standards that require verification before publication, Social media operates with few such constraints. Anyone can make allegations, share them widely, and potentially impact the lives of those involved, all without being held accountable for their accuracy. The case of Savannah James's non-existent footage highlights the alarming speed and scope of misinformation in the digital age. Thousands of social media posts reference this alleged evidence, creating the impression of its existence through mere repetition, despite the complete absence of any such content. This phenomenon, sometimes referred to as the illusory truth effect, suggests that claims can gain perceived credibility simply by being repeated across multiple sources and platforms. For media consumers, all of us who use social media or engage with online content, this case study offers valuable lessons in critical thinking and media literacy. When faced with sensational claims, especially about public figures, it is essential to consider the source, seek verification from reliable sources, and consider whether concrete evidence is provided rather than vague allegations. In the specific case of claims about video footage or other physical evidence, a simple test is to ask, has anyone actually seen this stuff with their own eyes, or are people simply referring to what others have said about it? In many cases, as with the Savannah James rumors, the evidence exists only through reference and implication, never appearing in any verifiable form. It is also worth considering the broader pattern around certain types of rumors. As we saw with the James family, allegations of adultery have circulated for years, often without any substantive evidence, and often denied by those allegedly involved. Recognizing these patterns can help media consumers approach new claims with appropriate skepticism. For celebrities facing such rumors, the James family's approach provides an interesting case study. By generally avoiding directly engaging in unfounded claims while consistently showcasing their relationship through authentic moments and statements, they implicitly counter the stories that emerge in the newsroom. This strategy prevents further speculation and keeps the focus on the reality of their relationship rather than other people's perceptions of it. LeBron has always emphasized the importance of his family in helping him stay grounded amid the pressures of professional sports and fame. In one particularly telling statement from an interview in the documentary, he describes the important role his wife has played in his career. The interviewer reiterated this view, noting how family stability provided a foundation that allowed LeBron to focus on his work. LeBron responded with a heartfelt acknowledgement. These statements were made long before the recent wave of rumors that paint a picture of a relationship built on mutual support and respect. In stark contrast to the narratives that emerged on social media in early 2025, the disconnect between public perception and real life is something many celebrities struggle with. But it is especially evident in cases involving marriage and relationships. The public's appetite for drama often leads to any sign of discord being amplified, sometimes to the detriment of accuracy and fairness. As our investigation concludes, it is worth reflecting on what this case study reveals about our media ecosystem and our collective relationship with celebrity culture. The rapid spread of claims about the non-existent footage highlights how easily misinformation can spread in the digital age, especially when it involves high-profile individuals. It shows the power of algorithmic amplification in creating the impression of consensus around claims that lack any basis in fact. At the same time, the case offers hopeful lessons about resilience and thoughtfulness. Despite years of periodic rumors and speculation, LeBron and Savannah James have remained focused on their relationship, their children, and their respective passions and careers. Their approach shows that while public perception plays a major role in their industry, they have found a way to prevent outside stories from shaping their reality. For media consumers, this investigation serves as a reminder of the importance of critical thinking when engaging with online content. In an age where misinformation spreads faster than ever, the ability to differentiate between verified facts and unfounded claims is an essential skill. It underscores the need to check the source of information and not let online amplification fool us into believing things that are unproven. When misinformation can have far-reaching implications, especially for high-profile individuals, practicing critical thinking can help consumers protect themselves from manipulation. By approaching sensationalist stories with a healthy dose of skepticism, seeking verification from trusted sources, and considering the motives behind the spread of certain stories, we can all become more responsible participants in the digital media ecosystem. Regarding the specific claims about the new Savannah James footage that allegedly went viral in early 2025, our investigation found no evidence that such footage ever existed. Rumors circulating on social media represent a classic case of misinformation, gaining momentum through repetition rather than verification. For media consumers navigating an increasingly complex information landscape, this case offers valuable lessons in critical thinking and source evaluation. By approaching sensational claims with skepticism, seeking verification from trusted sources, and considering the motives behind certain stories, we can all become more responsible participants in the digital discourse. And for those who find themselves the subject of rumors or speculation, the James family's approach of maintaining a focus on what matters while letting unfounded claims fade into the background offers a blueprint for resilience in the face of public scrutiny. As we conclude this investigation, it's worth remembering that behind every headline, every rumor, and every social media post are real people with real lives and relationships. Approaching celebrity stories with this perspective, recognizing the humanity behind public images, might lead to a more thoughtful and accurate media ecosystem for all involved. Over the past few days, Kevin Gates has said some strange things. Drinking pregnant women's urine. This time, it was directed at LeBron's wife. I don't like the way Savannah looks at LeBron. Then this man did the unthinkable. He showed up on the court just days later to humiliate him further. And what LeBron did to him got people talking. So let's break it down. LeBron humiliates Kevin Gates. In the viral Instagram video Gates posted, he made some pretty shocking comments about LeBron's relationship with his wife, Savannah. Gates said, and I quote directly here, "I don't like the way Savannah looks at LeBron. I like the way white women look at LeBron." Like as soon as he comes out, they're like, "Oh, they're crazy." But the comments don't stop there. Gates went on to describe Savannah as a prison guard while praising LeBron's loving and giving spirit. And you act like you're the warden, like you're here to control me, like you're not thinking like these white women just thought about me here. These comments appear to be a reference to a handshake video before the 2023 game where Gates felt Savannah acted like LeBron was bothering her. According to reports from the Daily Mail, Gates expressed that while he admires LeBron as one of the greatest players to ever play the game, he wouldn't want to trade places with him because of how he perceives Savannah's attitude toward her husband. The comments were so outrageous that they immediately sparked outrage across social media platforms. I mean, who does this guy think he is to mess with one of the most respected relationships in professional sports? Savannah and LeBron have been together since high school in Akron, Ohio, and their relationship is pretty stable, especially in the volatile world of professional sports. But here's where it gets really interesting, folks. Instead of responding with equal vitriol or stooping to Gates's level, LeBron opted for the path of dignity and class. On April 20th, just one day after Gates's offensive video, LeBron posted a series of photos with Savannah on Instagram with the caption, "Absolute legend. The king doesn't care about the peasants' opinions. Where does the queen want to go next? Go for it." Without even mentioning Gates by name, LeBron made his thoughts on the rapper's comments clear. Social media exploded with support for the NBA star, with fans commenting, "He's definitely calling Gates a peasant. I support that, and I knew he wouldn't let that go." But the real confrontation was yet to come. In what many saw as a deliberate provocation, Kevin Gates decided to attend the Lakers' playoff game against the Minnesota Timberwolves on April 22, 2025. That's right, folks. After making those comments, the man brazenly showed up at Crypto.com Arena, sitting in the courtside seats with his girlfriend Brittany Renner. Gates stood out in a white shirt that was almost completely unbuttoned, visible to everyone in the arena, including LeBron. At the time, many speculated that this was a calculated move to provoke a confrontation. Some fans even drew comparisons to LeBron's previous interaction with ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith wondered in March 2025 if a similar face-off could happen. Former NFL player Antonio Brown even chimed in, asking on X, "Does LeBron face him like he does Stephen A?" But this is where LeBron really showed his greatness far beyond the basketball court. Despite all the speculation, despite Gates's obvious courtside seating, despite all the buzz and anticipation online for a confrontation, LeBron James simply ignored him. That's right, folks. Multiple reports confirm that there was no direct interaction between LeBron and Gates during the game. LeBron, the consummate professional, remained characteristically calm throughout the game, focusing solely on his performance and his team. And what a performance it was. LeBron scored 21 points, a significant contribution to the Lakers' victory over the Timberwolves. The importance of this lack of reaction cannot be overstated. By completely ignoring Gates's presence, LeBron effectively conveyed that the rapper wasn't even worth acknowledging in person. While Gates may have been seeking attention or trying to provoke a reaction, LeBron refused to do either. The king simply focused on his game, letting his performance speak for itself. This approach is consistent with LeBron's history of addressing criticism personally online rather than engaging in public confrontations during games. By making his feelings clear on Instagram with the King and the Farmer post, LeBron said it all. Interacting with Gates in person would only bring the rapper the attention he seems to crave. It's worth noting that throughout this whole situation, LeBron and Savannah have remained in a stable relationship. The couple have been together since 2002, married in 2013, and have 3 children together. LeBron Bronny James Jr., 20, Bryce Maximus, 17, and Jory Nova, 10. LeBron regularly praises Savannah in public, most notably at the 2023 East Pie Awards, highlighting the strength and depth of their partnership. In many ways, LeBron's response, or rather lack of response, to Gates during the game was the ultimate power move. By refusing to acknowledge Gates' presence, he made it clear that the rapper's comments weren't even worth addressing directly. That's true confidence, folks. Knowing your worth so well that you don't need to confront people who are trying to bring you down. The contrast couldn't be more stark. On one side, we have Kevin Gates making gratuitous, disrespectful comments and then showing up at a game, seemingly seeking attention. Meanwhile, LeBron James responded politely once online and then simply moved on, choosing to focus on what really matters: the game, his team, and his family. There was no doubt in public opinion about who won this encounter. LeBron didn't just win the basketball game that night. He won the respect of fans everywhere for showing how to handle provocations with grace and dignity. In fact, Gates has quite the track record of starting controversial feuds, often in the most unexpected ways and with the most unexpected people. Let's start with what is probably Gates' biggest and longest-running beef: his feud with fellow Louisiana rapper Boosie Badazz. This conflict was more than just a brief social media spat. It was a serious situation that lasted nearly a decade, from 2009 to 2018. The roots of this feud stem from some serious allegations: the murder of Gates's friend Nussie. Back in 2009, a man named Michael Marlowe Mike Louding claimed that Boosie paid him $2,800 to murder Gates's friend Nussie. This isn't just rap beef. These are serious criminal charges. Although Boosie was eventually cleared of all charges in 2012, tensions between him and Gates persisted for years. The feud escalated in 2016 when their entourages allegedly clashed at a concert in Louisville, Kentucky, leading to a brawl. Imagine that. 2 major rap stars have their entourages fight at a show. This isn't just Twitter fingering. This is real-life conflict. What makes this beef particularly noteworthy is how unexpected it was. Both Gates and Boosie are from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and grew up together in the same rap scene. You'd think they'd be natural allies representing their city together. Instead, they were embroiled in a years-long feud that stemmed from more serious street accusations than the typical professional rivalry we see in music. The beef finally ended in 2018, when Boosie confirmed they had resolved their issues and even invited Gates to perform at the Boosie Bash. After nearly a decade of tension, the 2 Louisiana rappers finally made peace. But the fact that the beef lasted so long shows Gates' willingness to keep the conflict going, even with his own hometown. But that's not all. Gates also had a complicated relationship with another Louisiana rapper, NBA Youngboy. While Gates has denied that there was ever any serious beef between them, there were certainly tense moments that caught the public's attention. In 2020, Gates caused new drama by dissing NBA Youngboy during a drunken Instagram live stream. He went as far as to mock a Youngboy fan during another live stream, though he insists there was no actual beef. Then, in 2022, he clashed with Charleston White. who criticized Gates' behavior after his release from prison. That feud ended on a surprisingly positive note, with the two embracing. Most recently, on April 19, 2025, Gates sparked a new feud, this time with LeBron James, after making controversial comments about LeBron's wife, Savannah James. When we look at this timeline, we can see a pattern emerging. Gates has a history of starting unexpected conflicts, often based on personal issues rather than professional ones. Many of these beefs involve him making harsh statements about others, sometimes on social media or in interviews, that provoke public backlash. But what's particularly interesting about Gates is his inconsistency. He'll make harsh comments one day, then declare his love for them the next. He'll have heated exchanges with someone's fans, then deny any beef with the artist himself. He's maintained tension with Boosie for nearly a decade, then acted like things had never gotten any worse. This unpredictability seems to be a constant in how Gates navigates his relationships in the entertainment industry. It's also worth noting that Gates' public image isn't limited to his beefs. The rapper is also known for making controversial and often bizarre statements in interviews. For example, in one particularly bizarre radio interview, Gates made a series of highly unusual statements. "I drink pregnant women's urine." Huh? You drink urine? No, I drink pregnant women's urine. This erratic behavior in interviews, combined with a history of initiating unexpected beefs, paints a picture of someone who often acts impulsively and provocatively, with little regard for the consequences of his words or actions. Putting Gates's comments about Savannah James into context, a clearer picture emerges. This wasn't just a random outburst or an isolated incident. It was part of a pattern of Gates making aggressive statements about others, often in personal rather than professional contexts. And like his previous beefs, Gates backtracked rather than apologize, posting another Instagram video where he stated, "The truth hurts, but it heals." And as long as you're honored, I don't care who doesn't like me. I love you. He showed no remorse for his comments toward Savannah. Gates's decision to attend the Lakers game after making these comments also fits his previous pattern of behavior. Instead of trying to defuse the situation, he seemed to seek to escalate it by positioning himself near LeBron. The provocative move was reminiscent of how his beef with Boosie escalated from verbal to physical altercation between their entourages at a concert. The key difference, of course, was that LeBron chose not to engage in Gates's provocations. Unlike some of Gates's previous targets, LeBron had the maturity and self-control to simply ignore the rapper's presence and instead focus on his game and his team. This leaves Gates in the unusual position of not getting the reaction he seems to be looking for. A testament to LeBron's character and professionalism. In many ways, Gates's comments about Savannah James and his subsequent appearance at the Lakers game represent a continuation of his established pattern of behavior, making personal comments about others, backstabbing instead of apologizing, and seeking to escalate rather than resolve conflicts. The only difference this time was that his target chose not to take the bait, leaving Gates's provocations hanging in the air, unanswered, and ultimately ineffective. So given Gates' history of beefs and controversies, his comments about Savannah James are no surprise. They're simply the latest chapter in a long history of burning the house down. Only this time, LeBron refused to add fuel to the fire. And in doing so, he demonstrated a level of maturity and restraint that stood in stark contrast to Gates's provocative, "it's too ironic" behavior. While Kevin Gates was busy lighting another match, LeBron James kept his cool, and that contrast was not lost on him. But the real power player in this story was public opinion. And let's be honest, they didn't hold back. The backlash against Gates was swift, loud, and brutal, with LeBron and Savannah receiving a huge wave of support. When Gates made his comments about Savannah James on April 19, 2025, he probably didn't expect the internet to explode like it did. He seemed to think that just because he claimed to care about LeBron, he had the freedom to say whatever he wanted. "That's all I care about because you're mine and I love you. So I don't care if I have a fight with the person I love to get results. We're going to get results. But if anyone needs me as a life coach and a guru, you guys are 24/7. You keep laughing." But this time, he was in for a surprise. His comments were not only unacceptable, but also heavily criticized from all sides. Fans, celebrities, and the media wasted no time in condemning his actions. They were united in defending the James family and silencing the noise as quickly as possible. The reaction on social media was particularly fierce. LeBron fans flooded Gates's Instagram comments, fervently defending Savannah and criticizing the rapper for his unprovoked attack on a notoriously private, low-profile celebrity. Some prominent Instagram comments point out the obvious that many may have forgotten. "She's been with that guy since high school. She's not a fan. She's his wife." This clearly underscores that what Gates said about Savannah was not only ignorant, but also disrespectful. These words indicate that the relationship between Savannah and LeBron is not just a simple love story, but a deep and long-term relationship that cannot be judged superficially. When LeBron posted his response on Instagram the next day, the outpouring of support online was overwhelming. His caption, "The king doesn't give a shit about peasants," resonated not just among fans but also in other places. Fans praised LeBron's defense of his family, expressing strong support with comments like, "He's definitely calling Gates a peasant, I support that." Reactions like these show that the public appreciated LeBron's response, which was formal but no less pointed. The praise for standing up for his loved ones created a strong wave of support, not only from fans but also from celebrities who stood up for the James family. These celebrity endorsements amplified the backlash against Gates, suggesting that his comments crossed a line that even his entertainment industry peers were unwilling to defend. Media coverage of the incident was also unfavorable to Gates. News outlets described his comments as rude, offensive, and shocking. India Today noted that the comments sparked backlash from fans, celebrities, and media figures. The Music Essentials went so far as to describe Gates's comments as personal, gratuitous, and obsessively strange, underscoring how inappropriate they were. What made the public reaction even more intense was the racial undertones in Gates's comments. By stating that he preferred the way white women looked at LeBron over his black wife, Gates introduced a racial element that many found particularly offensive. This aspect was met with considerable criticism, with many condemning Gates for his choice of words and the implications behind them. These comments not only crossed the line of acceptable, but also touched on the sensitive issue of racism, causing the reaction from the community and the public to be strong and intolerable. Even when Gates appeared at the Lakers game on April 22nd, the public reaction was largely negative. His presence in the courtside seats was widely seen as a provocation, an attempt to escalate the situation rather than diffuse it. All eyes were on Gates, and his choice to appear at the event only heightened the tension, drawing further criticism. Gates's girlfriend, Brittany Renner, was also criticized for her involvement in what many saw as an attention-seeking stunt, making both of their appearances even more conspicuous in the public eye. Social media and news outlets speculated whether LeBron would confront Gates, comparing it to his March 2025 interaction with Stephen A. Smith over comments about his son, Bronny. Former NFL player Antonio Brown even asked on X, "Did LeBron confront him like he did Stephen A?" However, when no confrontation occurred and reports indicated that LeBron simply ignored Gates's presence, public opinion grew even more supportive of the NBA star. LeBron's refusal to let Gates's comments affect him earned him public praise. LeBron's decision to focus on the game rather than acknowledge Gates was widely hailed as the ultimate power move. By refusing to give Gates the attention he seemed to be seeking, LeBron was seen as acting with dignity and professionalism in the face of provocation. This approach resonated with both fans and the media, further solidifying public opinion against Gates. LeBron's silence spoke volumes, making the incident all the more clear the difference between his behavior and Gates's provocations. It's worth noting that Savannah James has also responded to Gates's comments, albeit in a more subtle way. On April 20th, she shared a Nicki Minaj meme on her Instagram story that read, kid. Either way, this gentle rebuttal was the perfect response, showing that she wasn't bothered by Gates's comments and didn't consider them worthy of a more forceful rebuttal. Savannah's calm and thoughtful response showed maturity and a smart way to handle negative comments. Like her husband, Savannah's calm response was met with considerable praise from fans and the media. In contrast to the James's dignified response, Gates's subsequent actions only seemed to push him deeper into the pit of public disapproval. Rather than apologize or attempt to clarify his comments, Gates backtracked in a follow-up Instagram video on April 21st. In the video, he stated, "The truth hurts, but it heals, and Braun, I love you," adding, "As long as you're celebrated, I don't care who doesn't like me." This unapologetic stance only sparked further public criticism, with fans and the media seeing it as a disregard for the legitimate backlash his comments had caused. Gates's appearance at a Lakers game the next day only exacerbated the negative perception. Rather than easing the situation, his actions only served to further fuel public and media resentment, confirming that he had yet to realize the seriousness of what he had said. Despite considerable backlash online, Gates chose to place himself directly in LeBron's orbit, a move that many saw as provocative and attention-seeking. His presence in the courtside seats, especially in light of recent controversies, has been seen as a deliberate attempt to provoke a response from LeBron. What's notable about the backlash this time around is that it reflects a growing cultural sensitivity to what is considered disrespectful, especially if it carries racist overtones. Gates's comparison of Savannah to a white woman and his description of her as a prisoner were seen as crossing not only personal, but also racial boundaries. The comments immediately sparked a wave of defense of Savannah, a woman known for her low-key, scandal-free life and exemplary public image. The strong public reaction further demonstrated that statements that touch on cultural, ethnic, and family values are no longer easily accepted, especially in the age of social media. The support for LeBron and Savannah also reflects their solid standing among fans. Their relationship, which dates back to high school and has withstood the pressures of fame and fortune, has become a symbol of stability and loyalty, a stark contrast to Gates's insulting and flippant comments. Yet, remarkably, as of April 29, 2025, there have been no professional repercussions for Kevin Gates. No shows have been canceled, no endorsement deals have been terminated, and his public image appears to have suffered no significant damage. Part of the reason for this may be that Gates has long cultivated a controversial image. He is no stranger to shocking statements or unexpected outbursts. His core audience seems to have become immune to this type of behavior, leading them to not react as strongly to it as the wider public. Additionally, the music industry has a higher tolerance for offensive behavior than areas like sports or politics. However, while nothing has been lost professionally, Gates's reputation and goodwill among the general public have certainly been damaged. The verdict was clear, and it was overwhelmingly in LeBron and Savannah's favor. Gates's words were widely condemned, and his appearance at the Lakers game was seen as disrespectful and provocative. Meanwhile, LeBron and Savannah's calm, measured response was celebrated as an example of maturity and character. The incident also showed the power of social media to amplify controversy and shape public opinion. Within hours of the initial video being posted, the backlash was overwhelming. And by the time LeBron responded, the tide had turned in his family's favor. In a world where loudness is easy to notice, LeBron has proven that silence and calm are sometimes the most powerful options. We've just gone through the shocking details surrounding this incident, and the story is sure to continue to develop. How will the truth be revealed, and what will be the impact on LeBron James's family? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. And don't forget to like and subscribe to follow the next videos. Thanks for watching. See you again.